Hi, I'm Hadia. I'm a Libyan artist creating a cultural space and trying to live as happily as possible in Libya.
I met Hadia today in the old city of Tripoli, Libya, and after a few minutes of speaking, I found her story to be really inspiring.
I do conceptual art, ceramics. Born and raised here. My dad is an artist, my mother is French, she was a kindergarten teacher. So I grew up in an educational, artistic type of environment.
As I've explored Tripoli over the last few days, I've noticed that the streets seem to be 80% dominated by men and the majority of women are covering their heads. And then there's Hadia, dressed like you'd find her somewhere in Western Europe. I quickly learned that this lady is a jack of all trades. An artist, a problem solver, an intellect, a creator. You name it, and she can do it.
They used to use its traditional belts. Sometimes they use as decoration on the camel saddle.
I've just entered Hadia's house or workshop, and it's one of the most unique things I've ever seen. I mean, everything here is art. The tiles are art. There's beautiful cactus plants. Look at this little sculptural thing that goes over the roof.
Well, that's the extension mostly, so it makes a wow effect, and in the same time it hosts a lot of things.
Of course, her artwork is amazing, truly spectacular, but this is not a story about art. The most inspiring thing about Hadia is her ability to always remain happy and spread positivity amid Libya's current political crisis and state of war.
We mostly are a population of post-traumatic psychological problems. One of the most important things is that we don't have like long-term planning, and this hyperactivity in a way stop a lot of people of doing things that are stable and slow and continuous.
So I want to talk about some of the challenges that you've had. So in 2011 we know that Libya went through some major problems. So what was it like for you?
For me, we saw it as a revolution. So for me, I was for it completely, and I was just following this. It is a historical thing, either you like it or not. It is a historical event. For me, I was afraid that the house and my father's work would disappear. So the only thing that I was afraid of. Here, what makes the work inspiring is to continuity. You need to continuity. You need to be, as we say, resilience and believe what you're doing.
But why is it so hard to continue? I mean, is it because of war? Because of economical crisis?
It's a bit of everything, but it's also inside. It's an inbuilt thing. Because, for instance, you have a lot of power cuts. You have water cuts. You have whatever cuts you can have in electricity. But in a way, also this project goes. If you don't have electricity, you can use your hands. If you don't have water, you can do things without water. The thing is you always have ways to do things. You just have to be imaginative.
While there's a sense of fear and panic on these streets, Hadia is just minding her own business and helping everyone around her stay positive.
I just want to be a stable place for people, for creatives, and do this environment of creative people. Even these places attract positive people. So I'm just doing a trap.
I really enjoyed meeting Hadia today and hearing her inspiring story. As Libya remains unstable for the foreseeable future, there needs to be more people like her to keep everyone smiling.
Drew, it's very nice meeting you, and thanks for visiting Tripoli.
Thank you so much for having me. You're wonderful.
You're welcome.
Is there any message you want people to know about your country? Anything?
It's a nice country that deserves a lot better. Really, because there's a lot of possibilities. Population is small, it's active, it wants to do something nice. The weather is marvelous.
Yeah,
the nature is marvelous here. So it's rich. So it hasn't found the right manager until now. So,
you're
really.
The one.
No, I'm not.
I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.